Good morning, friends. So I had a snow day today. It's currently 9:40, so I slept in a little bit. I am currently about to make my white chicken chili, or put my white chicken chili in the crock pot. I have these massive chicken breasts. Oh, I hate touching raw chicken. So I'm currently prepping that, but I am going to, it's so slimy. I hate it. These are huge, guys. And I'm talking massive chicken breasts. Look at the size of this thing. This is 2 breasts in one. This is huge. But I'm putting both in to make it extra chickeny. So I am making white chicken chili, so I'm going to go wash my hands, throw this away, and then start on the next ingredients. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I can't touch it. Okay, I'm back. So I did drain and wash my black beans. So I still had 2 leftover cans of black beans from Meijer. And you guys know that I throw everything into a Walmart bag. Don't mind my dishes. Again, they need to be done again. Our dishwasher's not that big, so trying to fit stuff into it is a little difficult, especially with big pots. So right now that's a lot of what's in there is big pots and bowls and stuff. So what I'm going to do, I drained my corn. And then I have my 2 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies. Now, this is doubled because I looked at this, the size of the chicken breast, holy cow. I also have 2 packs of cream cheese. And then I have all of my seasonings, which I need to get some pepper. There we go. All right, yes, all right, we're good. So I'm going to be using onion powder, cumin, chili powder, and garlic powder, and some black pepper. So I'm going to season my chicken first. I'm going to just shake this on. I'm not really measuring. I don't normally measure my seasonings. I just kind of do it. What are you crying for? And then chili powder. It's on the side there. Chili powder, and then garlic powder, these chicken breasts are huge, onion powder, gorgeous, and then black pepper. So you don't have to season your chicken first. I just am. Because I want the flavor more so to... Okay, I don't even know why that's up there. I want the flavor to more so get into the chicken rather than the rest of the stuff. So that's going in there. Okay, now I am going to dump across my ingredients. However, I am going to open these up first. I don't know why the boxes of this are wet. Oh, it might be the condensation, because they were wrapped in plastic, so I'm not sure why they are wet. Anyway, so we have 2 blocks of cream cheese. It does call for just 1, but I am adding 2 because, like I said, I am doubling this recipe. I'm gonna get this open here, and then no Chevy. I'm gonna do this. Perfect. So I'm gonna leave this sit here, And I'm gonna dump across my tomatoes with green chilies. I'm gonna do this one first. You don't drain this, you leave this. So I'm gonna dump across that. Man, one of those cans literally just covers only one chicken breast. That's hilarious. So we're gonna have extra, lots of leftovers. And then that can. And then I am not above Great Value anything, so I buy a lot of Great Value. I'm gonna add my corn. And do I care? No. Corn. My other can of corn. Okay. And then my big old bowl of beans. They are washed. They are rinsed beans. I did rinse them. Okay. And I'm gonna shake this out to level it here. Ooh, my crock pot's already on. It's already cooking it. We'll turn it on low. And then I'm going to dice up my cream cheese to kind of spread it out instead of just dropping one big old block down the center. So I want to part it up. Like I said, instead of dropping one big old block of this or two big old blocks of this on top, I want to part it in there. And that way it's just easier. And it melts better too, I believe. It melts a lot better. So I won't stir this until later. Close this up. There's still a little left in here. Try not to waste. Okay. There's that one. We're going to do this one. Okay, just a little bit left on there. Okay. And then it does call for a half a cup of chicken broth. So because I'm doubling this, I'm going to do a whole cup of chicken broth. Here's my 1 cup. And then I'm just going to dump that over. It's just enough to give the liquid portion. I need to take this off the hook here so I can wash it. It just gives it just enough of the liquid portion so that it's not super dry. So I cook this on low for about 8 hours. Put my lid on here and we're gonna let it go. So we're gonna let it go for about 8 hours and then I will come back and I will show you guys what that looks like. For now, I am going to make a cold coffee this morning, so I will be right back. Okay, so I'm a big, I lost the cap to this. I'm a big, huge fan of the Starbucks vanilla sweet cream, like their cold brew coffee. So I'm going to make myself a quick coffee with this. I am using I think I can get about another thing of it out of this, so I want to make sure I save it. I still use my cups when I'm home just because I don't know where a lot of my cold cups are. I don't know why. Who are you barking at? Oh, they're shoveling, you goofball. Oh my goodness. And then I am using the Chevy quit the Starbucks Caramel Macchiato Creamer. Love their creamers too as well. I think they are just delicious. We are huge fans of their creamers. And we just use a frother to mix it up because it just incorporates it better. Not gonna lie, if you haven't tried it, try it. And then, instead of cold foam on top, I like to use Chevy quit. I like to use just some extra creamy, like whipped cream. So, and then I just go on top of there, and it just like incorporates into it. I like a lot because that's just me. I incorporate a lot into it, and then I put my lid on it, and that's that. I have my cold coffee for the day. So, it's normally not a lot. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I don't do a whole lot of coffee. But I do like cold coffee, and I like to make it my way. This already smells good. So I'm gonna drink this, and then I'm gonna read my book. So I will see you guys soon. So this is currently the book I'm reading. Don't mind the fluff all over the floor. Someone decided to destroy... Oh, Daniel, that's a straw wrapper. Someone decided to destroy this Christmas tree she's carrying around. But anyway, so I am reading On Fire Island by Jane L. Rosen. Very good. It's been my 30-page read like a night instead of scrolling on TikTok or Facebook or whatever. It's really good. I don't think it's a 5-star read for me, but I do enjoy it. I do really like it. It's sweet. It really has ramped up the last couple like chapters. So I was going to say pages, but I definitely mean chapters. It's part of a series. I think they're all standalones, but they're intertwined in a series. I have them all. Let's see if I can zoom in here. The 2 on the top are also part. So the 7 Summer Weekends is book number 2, and Songs of Summer is book number 3. I am reading this series too as well, the Beneath the Stars trilogy, or not trilogy, series. There's more than 3 books. So it's Beneath the Stars, Beneath the Stands, Beneath the Hood, and Beneath the Surface. I also have so many books over here that I need to read. I got my first book of the month, so I'm excited to read that. But yeah, that's my bookshelf, guys. It is so full. I have another one on the other side, but that one also is full as well. So this is really good. I highly recommend reading it. It's a really cute, just quick read. It's only 290 pages. But I highly recommend it. I think everyone should read it. It's really sweet. So now, no spoilers. Don't want to spoil anything. You can pause here and read the back if you would be interested. So now would be the time to pause. And yeah, so highly recommend. I guess I forgot to mention, my hair looks wild. I guess I forgot to mention that I am being very stingy with my 5-star reads this year. Normally I used to just give out 5 stars like to any book I just liked. But this year, I think I'm going to really try to like hone in on like my reading comprehension, and if I really did like this story, I'm looking to give books that I absolutely loved and adored 5 stars. So the first book of the year that I read was Beneath the Stars, was part of that series. That was only a 3-star read for me. It was good. I wanted the whole story to keep momentum. However, I would read it and like I would gain momentum and everything would be great and like the story was good and I was following along and I was interested, and then all of a sudden like the next chapter just like fell off. It was just boring. The ending wasn't very good. I expected more out of the ending. Everything just seemed really rushed on the last 30 pages. I'm hoping, it seems that as the other ones go on, the ratings get a little bit better. So I'm thinking maybe the other ones are a little better. So I'm not sure. I also have my book of the month book I want to read, The Future Saints. I really want to read that. I have 2 Catherine Newman books, Sandwich and Wreck. Those are also part of a series. Wreck was actually a Good Morning America pick for a book, so I do want to read that. And I want to read the rest of this series too as well. But anyway, that's that. So, my sister just texted me. So I'm gonna finish reading this today. I'm also listening to Bottom of the Pyramid by Nia Sue, from Dance Moms. I'm listening to that on audiobook. I listen to a lot of my biographies, memoirs, all that stuff on audiobook because 99% of the time it's the people, especially memoirs, it's the people who wrote the book that narrate them. So it's been pretty interesting so far. I'm only 10% of the way through. So I might listen to that a little bit further later today. But for now, I'm going to finish On Fire Island, enjoy my coffee, and I will chit chat with you guys later. Okay, little update. I did not get to this. However, I spent time listening. My hair looks crazy. Listening to Bottom of the Pyramid. So this breakout right here is driving me nuts. So 69% of the way through that audiobook. Great stuff. Good to hear. Went and got some Wendy's for lunch. I was going to make something here, but we really don't have anything. We need to go grocery shopping so bad. But anyway, so I am currently watching YouTube. I'm watching The Farming Pastor's Wife. I love it. Just waiting on Daniel to get home. I don't know what the plan is for this evening. I know we're gonna eat dinner, but I don't know what he has planned beyond that. We really need to get Chevy food, but we also need to go to the grocery store like bad. So we'll see how he's feeling when he gets home. So as of right now, we're just hanging out. So we'll talk to you guys and chat later. Good morning. Welcome back to Living with the Wheelers. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. So I'm not at work. We have a cold day today. It is currently like 3 degrees, I think. Let me look and I'll like solidify that. Give me 1 second. Yes, currently 4 degrees. So yeah. The wind chill is supposed to be below like -15. So school closed because obviously we have people who stand outside for their job and, you know, all that kinds of stuff. So plus when it gets super cold like that, it's so hard for like your heat to keep up, especially in a big building like that. So I don't think they wanted to run the risk of trying to keep everybody warm, especially because our heat is poo-poo at the school. So, I am combining this with a vlog I did last week. Yeah, last week. I think I did it on a Thursday, maybe. Yes, because I had a snow day. So I did it on a Thursday. Good morning. Hi, sweetie cheeks. So I did it on a Thursday. I don't really plan on doing anything today. I do have a $5 off entree at Qdoba. I don't know if I want to go. Oh, she's pushing me. I don't know if I want to go all the way to Canton to get Qdoba today. My stomach's also been a little messed up, so I don't want to like. I don't know. I don't want to mess with that any. I do have a Midnight Readers gift card, which is a cute little bookstore about 10 minutes from me. I could do that, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go out in the cold. I don't know if I want to do that. I I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's only 9 o'clock now, so I guess we'll see what I feel like getting into, I suppose. If I do want to get into anything at all. I'll just do what I did yesterday and watch some TV. I have been watching the Farming Pastor's Wife, Leslie and Bryant. I love them. So I don't think they'll ever see any of this, but if they do see it, I love you guys. So they literally, like, I don't know, they give Daniel and I a sense of, like, comfort. I don't know. We were just talking about that the other night when we were watching them. But anyway, I could read my book today. I have the book Sandwich by Catherine Newman. This is only like a 200-something page book, so it shouldn't be hard for me to get through. But I do have intentions of actually reading this today. I had intentions of reading this Sunday and Monday, and I just didn't get to it because I was too busy watching Leslie on The Farming Pastor's Wife. So, I don't know, because I want to read my book of the month book, The Future Saints. I want to get that read to prepare for the next book of the month, but I haven't gotten there either, you guys. We did go to Books A Million on Saturday. We had Qdoba then. So Qdoba literally just opened up in Canton, and I love Qdoba. Qdoba is something I get every time we go to Michigan because it's literally around the corner from my in-laws' house. But we don't, we didn't have one close here. We had one in Akron, Fairlawn, that direction, and driving that direction is a lot longer for us than driving just to Canton. Driving to Fairlawn was almost an hour, and I wasn't driving almost an hour for Qdoba. So every time we went to my in-laws, I would just get it like for lunch or something one of those days. But now that we have it, literally within 20 minutes, I love it. But anyway, we did go to Books A Million that day. I got 5 books. One of them is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I've been promising my first graders that I was going to read it as a read aloud, and then maybe we would watch the movie. I don't know which one I would show. I don't really want to show the old one. I might show the newer one with Johnny Depp, not the one with Timothy Chalamet. I haven't even watched that myself, and I don't care to. But I think I might show the one with Johnny Depp. I feel like that one's a little less, like, is creepy the right word? I don't know. I feel like that one's a little less, like, creepy. Just because of, like, the boat scene and all that stuff. So, I don't know. I don't think first graders would think it was creepy, but anyway, I got 4 books for myself. One of the books was on bargain. So one of the books was a bargain book, and then the other 2 were full price, and then the other one was part of the buy one get one 50% off. So the I think the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book was part of the buy one get one 50%, so it helped with the one book. So I got 2 by Penny, I think it's Penny Reed, called Truth or Beard and Grin and Bear It. Super cute. I loved the synopsis on the back. So those were my 2 full price books. And then I got The Dead Romantics by, I think it's Ashley, I forget, Ashley, she wrote The 7-Year Slip. That was on my TBR for a while, and so I picked that up. And then I picked up We Used to Live Here by Marcus, is it Kilweir? That has been on my TBR forever. So, the We Used to Live Here came as a recommendation from Brady Lockerbie on TikTok. Love her stuff. I always take a lot of her recommendations. I have so many books, you guys. that are just filling my bookshelf in front of me. It's insane. I'm going to flip around and show you. I'm at the point where, like, the bottom part of my bookshelf is, like, for storage. We use that for, like, our lockbox and Daniel's cars and whatever. So, plus I would never put books on the bottom anyway because I have a cat. And it would not go over well. The bottom over here is books, too, as well. So... let me show you. I think I already... oh, Daniel decided to do this whole setup so he can play his Xbox while I watch TV on the big TV. So, as you can see, stacks of books. I just need to get a whole nother bookshelf. I'm just running out of space. I don't even know where I would put another bookshelf. Honestly, we might... move some stuff around in the spare room and put these upstairs, and that way I kind of have like a little library in a way. I'm trying to figure out if I want to sell my scrapbooking stuff. I feel like my heart would really be broken if I did. So I don't know what my plan is there. I at least know somebody that would buy it. My mother-in-law is an avid scrapbooker, and I know she would buy it. But anyway, I am not sure what I plan on doing. I will be keeping my Cricut stuff. But I'm like thinking. I'm like literally picturing my desks right now. I would be keeping my Cricut stuff, obviously. But I just don't use my Cricut like that anymore. So I feel like I wouldn't have to buy... I would need to just buy on occasion, not buy, like, stuff all the time like I was. So I have loads of paper and loads of... I just have so much stuff. I don't want to part with it entirely. Like, I don't want to get rid of everything. But a lot of the stuff... like, I have loads of stickers and loads of paper and just all that stuff. Like, I would keep, like, my basic paper, but, like, all my cute, like, fun, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I need to go through it, basically. Like, I need to go through and I need to see what I can get rid of and what I can't. Like I said, obviously my Cricut stuff I will be keeping because doing vinyl is a lot different than doing scrapbooking stuff. And I love to do vinyl. I love to make vinyl stuff. I just haven't been in the mood lately. Honestly, I've been picking reading back up, and with work, it's just so busy. But I know, like, towards the beginning of next school year, I'm going to want it because I'm going to want to cut stuff out and make stuff for my bulletin boards and all this if I change my theme. However, this year was really thrown together, so next year might not be as bad. But I would be able to, like, you know, make stuff for my bulletin boards and all that stuff. So that's why I don't want to get rid of all of my paper, but I don't have any desire to keep a lot of, like, my stickers and all that stuff because I just don't use them. I don't need them. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll go through it eventually. That room is probably freezing right now because the door's shut. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look. Maybe this weekend. I'll be gone this weekend. We have a marriage conference this weekend. I will probably look and see what it entails or what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So, like I said, Cricut stuff I will be keeping, but, yeah. So, For now, I think I'm going to watch Heated Rivalry and chill out here for a little bit. And I will jump back on here when I decide what I'm doing. So, talk to you soon.